Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still here on LTV International, our today's edition of Breakfast Show. Now we are shedding light on the very significant state's visit of His Majesty King of Spain, Philip VI, with Her Majesty the Queen of Spain, Queen Letizia, accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the European and Cooperation, José Manuel Albares. Of course, it's a very significant visit to Egypt upon invitation from President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi after his visit to Spain on the last February. Of course, this signalizing a very strategic and historical era between the two countries after alleviating the ties between the two countries into a strategic level. And also it will witness signing very many of memos of understandings, and also to activate the Egyptian-Spanish Business Forum, which also will be resulted in on the ground on very lucrative deals for the two countries. To shed more light on this, we are delighted to be joined over the phone by Your Excellency Ambassador Soad Shalaby, former Assistant Foreign Minister. Your Excellency, it's a great pleasure having you with us. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, how you see the significance of such monarch visit to Egypt by His Majesty Philip VI and Her Majesty the Queen Letizia?
Yes, of course. This visit is a very important visit. It is the first visit for the King, His Majesty King Philippe VI, and Her Majesty Letizia the Queen. And it is important to know that this visit comes after only five months of the visit of President Sisi to Spain last February. So this visit comes on a timely moment when the whole of the world is witnessing the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum.
Yes, it's actually a very significant time as well for Egypt. Before, I believe 1 month or less than 2 months for the inauguration of the Grand Egyptian Museum, as you mentioned. And of course, it is signalizing a new strategic era and referring also to the deeply rooted historical ties between the two countries, between Egypt and Spain, in various fields. I mean, not only politically, economically, culturally, in many new fields like renewable energies, etc. So how can you find the added value of such a significant visit to Egypt beyond politics? I mean, economically, and in the field of education and culture, renewable energy as well?
Well, Spain and Egypt historical relationship since long years, since the Umayyad and Abbasi areas. So there has been formal diplomatic relations between Egypt and Spain since 1922, and Spain supported the Egyptian democratic transition in 2013. So Spain
to people also, people-to-people ties
for Egypt,
yes,
within the EU.
Yes.
And of course, this visit has upgraded the relationship between Egypt and Spain since President Sisi's visit last February. The relationship has been upgraded to a strategic partnership. And now this visit will consolidate this partnership in different fields, in more than in more than cultural, in economic, in trade, in defense, in migration, in culture, in agriculture. So there will be a lot of joint programs in the coming years to express the close relationships.
Yes.
And as the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Spain, Mr. Alvarez, he described Egypt as a key partner. And he said that Spain is the second largest market in Africa for Egypt. And it is the sixth largest supplier in the continent. So Egypt for Spain is an important partner. It's a strategic partner. And of course, this visit will consolidate the economic ties and will open new sectors of cooperation between the Egyptian companies and the Spanish companies during the economic forum, which will take place this week.
Of course, the Egyptian-Spanish Business Forum will open, of course, new horizons of cooperation in the economy and trade, in particular, between the two countries. Your Excellency, when we talk in particular concerning the international issues and the regional issues, there is a sort of fully alignment between President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and His Majesty King Philippe VI. And first of all, concerning the Palestinian cause, and Spain had announced that they will recognize the Palestinian state in the next at front of the General Assembly in this month. A few days, we are just far from this few days. And also Spain and Denmark had announced that they would impose sanctions against Israel or Israeli companies. How do you find this fully alignment between the two countries?
Yes, of course, Spain Spain looks up to the role of Egypt as a mediator. They support Egypt in its role, and of course their support to Palestinian state is very well known to all the world, because they are looking for regional stability, and Spain is always supporting the ceasefire and the two-state solution. That is why it is calling for an independent state for Palestine to become independent, and this will take place, as you said, in the United Nations, which will move from New York to Geneva, because the United States is not allowing the Palestinian president to be
Palestinian
not
delegation.
giving them visas.
Yes.
That is why the General Assembly will move to Geneva in order to declare and announce the independent state of Palestine, which is not only Spain, but many other countries are supporting the call for an independent Palestine.
Yes, of course. Well, we need more time to talk about the deeply rooted, strong ties between Egypt and Spain. But actually, we are run out of time. So, Your Excellency, Ambassador Soad Shalaby, former Assistant Foreign Minister, many thanks for being with us and for your insights. And by this, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of our today's edition of Breakfast Show. Always, for more news and updates, join us at NileInternational.net. Nile TV International is your gateway to the world. Many thanks for watching. And from myself, Hanan, you have a nice day.